In 2018, at the age of 64, Dee Westenhauser came out as a transgender woman. She grew up in El Paso, Texas in the 1950s and came to StoryCorps to remember the one place where she could truly be herself.
One weekend, my mom and my dad, they decided that I was going to go to Aunt Yaya's house. I was 9 years old. And once the door closed, she says, "How would you like to change into something that's really comfortable for you?" And what was there were a blouse and a wig. I knew I was a girl. And so that weekend, I got to be me.
That was just one of the intimate narratives collected by StoryCorps. The national nonprofit organization's mission is to record, preserve, and share the stories of Americans from all backgrounds and beliefs. And what you just saw is exactly that. As 13 celebrates the summer of '69, we'll discuss their new initiative, Stonewall Out Loud, a national effort to document the experiences of America's everyday LGBTQ community before the Stonewall riots. The goal of StoryCorps is ensuring their personal struggles and desire for equality are never lost to history. Here with details is the organization's CEO, Robin Sparkman, and the Deputy Director of their partner organization, Griot Circle, Andre Gass. I'd like to welcome you both to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So first, let's just start with the little Roland, the little piece that we just saw. Why is it so important to connect these stories with our modern day lives, even though they seem so distant and so far away?
Well, it's because these stories tell us what life was like for people 50, 60 and more years ago. And a lot of people today, they may not know what life was like for our LGBTQ friends and older family members and colleagues and neighbors. And so our stories give you a sense of what that was like for them in a way, hopefully, that is you can connect to them even now and that you'll remember them.
Is it just something where you're encouraging everybody to just come and share their stories? Or what is the best way to connect, to share your personal narrative of what the LGBTQ community was like, as we said, before Stonewall?
Well, I think for us, it's like identifying those who feel like they have a story to tell. But in general, for myself, I think that everybody within the lifestyle has a story to tell. And that's the great thing about StoryCorps is that people feel that, well, I didn't do anything. I don't have a Wikipedia page, I haven't, created a movement. But by being there, by just existing, you have a story. And the great thing about StoryCorps, it helps us preserve those stories and let us know that we all have something to contribute.
Mm-hmm. So how would people then go about actually sharing their stories? I mean, we all know that there are certain locations where there's StoryCorps booths where you can go in, but for this particular initiative, Stonewall Out Loud, how do people go about sharing?
Mm-hmm. Right, so StoryCorps has been around for 15 years,
Mm-hmm.
and we started out with a booth in Grand Central Station, and we still have booths in various parts of the country, including in Foley Square in Manhattan, but most people are not able to get to a booth. So we have the StoryCorps app. People can just download it onto their cell phone, and there are questions there that will help them have conversations with LGBTQ elders who remember Stonewall or simply want to talk about the impact of Stonewall on their lives. So that's our Stonewall Out Loud project.
And is this also specifically just, as we said, to make sure that people understand those stories before Stonewall happened, but can younger LGBT people also participate in this? People who might not remember what life was like before Stonewall, but have a unique appreciation for the role that it's played in their lives.
Absolutely. Anyone with a cell phone anywhere on this planet can actually participate in Stonewall Out Loud. It's very easy, and we have suggested questions for you. And even if Stonewall is like Rosa Parks, it's just something you've heard about and you have something you want to know more about, you can easily participate if it's something that you want to know about. So go to storycorps.org/Stonewall or simply download the StoryCorps app wherever you get your apps from, and you'll see the prompts there once you download it to do the project.
Yeah, and I definitely want to share, we had an experience because we're very intentional about being intergenerational as a LGBT senior organization. And it's great because we would have a younger person with a senior, and what they get to do is, what they experience is that the younger person sees the progress of the civil rights movement, So even with the video that you shared and story that you had just shared, sometimes they don't realize the history and how far we've come, although we still have less to go. And so by doing that intergenerational conversation, it's a sharing and learning experience for both of them.
All right, and then is this something where as it's happening, we can listen, or do we have to wait until they've been edited, et cetera, and mixed?
No, absolutely. You can go to our app and you can see in real time the stories that people are uploading to our archive. So you can see people will tag them, and you can simply search by Stonewall Out Loud and see anything that anyone has done that is about this topic.
All right, well, listen, I want to thank you both for coming down, especially for telling us about this new initiative, and always to StoryCorps for collecting these stories that are so uniquely American and yet so universally human. So thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
To learn more about the Stonewall Out Loud initiative, you can visit our website at metrofocus.org.